Well, there are so many rules when it comes to dating.
Yeah, it is hard to know which ones to follow and then which ones just to ignore.
But we've got help on exactly that topic, dating etiquette, all the rules involved. The authors of It's Okay to Sleep with Them on the First Date.
What?
Andrea, Syrtash, and Jeff, it's Wilser, yes?
Wilser, yep.
Good to have you with us. Obviously, the name of the book gets a lot of attention, but this is all about debunking the rules of dating.
There is a part 2 to the title, so it's okay to sleep with him on the first date and every other rule of dating debunked.
Oh, okay.
And that's the core of our book.
We're not saying anyone should hook up on the first date. The title is not sleep with him on the first date. That's a crazy title. We're just saying if you want to, if both parties feel it, the guy is not going to suddenly freak out and lose respect.
Okay, but here are some of the rules that we think are out there, right?
Yep.
One, just like you said, don't sleep with him on the first date. Let him make the first move, and then never be the first person to say, I love you. Are all these out the window now?
You know, we base the book on hundreds of interviews we've done over the years, interviewing singles and married couples, and they've broken so many of these rules.
Right.
You know, love is not black and white. Rules are black and white, and we're trying to show that there's nuance in there, and so you can break rules. In fact, I think in love you have to break rules. You have to take risks to make it work. So.
For us, the bottom line is that if there's chemistry, there's chemistry. It doesn't really matter if you follow the rules. And the corollary, if there's not chemistry, there's not chemistry. It also doesn't really matter if you follow the rules.
Yeah, but sometimes she doesn't know there's not chemistry, or he doesn't know there's not chemistry, and you're breaking these rules, and it just goes really bad quickly. So how do you know, okay, maybe I can break this rule, maybe I shouldn't?
Well, we believe in strategies.
Okay.
So, you know, we're not saying if you're interested, call him 5 times in a row and just see what happens. So there's still kind of social cues and etiquette.
But pajamas on a first date, probably you don't. We're not
Probably a
saying
bad thing.
Right. We're not saying
But you're
do
saying you
whatever
can sleep
want.
with them on the first
But
date.
we're saying that you follow your gut. Don't trust the rules, trust yourself. We can't tell you
Yeah, but
what's
after
right
a
for
few
you.
drinks, I don't know if everyone can trust themselves.
We found that there's a lot of the rules out there are very fear-based, and they make us overthink and overanalyze everything. We think, oh my God, how many hours do I wait? And it's like, just follow your own instincts. And generally, if there's chemistry, it'll work out.
And here's the thing, you can follow every rule and it still won't work out.
Sure.
So
That's
if there's
true.
chemistry
Sure.
and
Did you break
connection-
rules?
But my wife and I broke every rule on that list, but then we decided later on that it didn't count because we got married.
That's
Like
exactly right.
all of the silly mistakes.
But we hear that all the
we made.
time, though. We make these
Yeah.
mistakes. and
Well,
we
that's where
break
this book
the
came
rules.
from, right?
Exactly.
That's where the book
So
came
where do the rules come from? Who laid down these rules? Is it just
Exactly.
people trying to sell dating books?
Sometimes it's other, generations. Our grandparents may have had different rules, and they married a lot younger. So if you get married at 35 and you sleep with someone before you get married, it's a little different than it was 50 years ago.
So what are your 3 tips if there's not rules, there's got to be some sort of tips, some sort of advice you could give
Help us single
people who are
people
dating.
out.
Well, first of all, having confidence in being yourself. We found that authenticity, as silly and kind of cliche as it sounds, it really matters. And being your authentic self is what's more important than trying to slavishly adhere to this guideline. Ooh, rule 14.b.
Right.
Yeah.
We also don't want daters to overthink dating, which the rules make you do.
Right.
So the litmus test on a first date, just 2 simple things you need to ask yourself. Am I having fun right now? Am I curious to learn more about the person in front of me? Stop
That's it?
there. Stop there.
Don't think
because-
about
As
marriage,
opposed
no,
to,
it's all
right,
that other
7
stuff.
years from now,
Yes.
what
What
are
will
baby
my
name
parents
Right.
say?
Be in
What
the
will our
present.
be
Am
in
I
the
having
present.
fun, and do I want to do this again?
Right.
That's all you
Good
need
stuff.
to know.
That's
A
it.
first date is a first meeting.
Thank you guys so much. Good
advice,
information.
yeah.
For lots of other dating tips and myths debunked, pick up a copy of It's Okay to Sleep with Them on the First Date.